We're live. Three, two,
Hello.
one. Let me do my introduction first. Hello, everyone. Back to the Tournament of Fiction. It's your boy, LL17. I don't know why I'm doing such a dumbass introduction. Today, we have a returning man here. He will get to introduce himself in a little bit. But this is round 7. I actually looked at it first. Of the Tournament of Fiction. Eren Yeager, Jin Sakai. We'll get into it in just a little bit here. But first, returning man after being gone since the first round. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hello there, I am W, and I am here to try and kick this man's ass, which I will fail spectacularly in doing.
Wow, I'm already getting demonetized. And returning from last episode is our boy, Mr. Chernobyl.
I hope he really does beat me because I'm not really putting in a lot of effort. I'm not even gonna be honest.
Alright. And then we got Mr. Top Hat over here. We got Maestro. We got the boy. Introduce yourself.
Yes, hello, it is me, Malcolm the Maestro. I am back for another one. It's a third party.
And I'm also a third party. I guess I'm a fourth party is what we're doing here. But, yeah, we'll get into it. Let me get these 60 seconds uninterrupted. We'll start with the returning man, get him back into the groove of things.
Me?
Yeah. Go.
Alright, so first up, we must consider a few things here. Firstly, other than some itsy bitsy weather manipulation, I don't think lightning is gonna do that much. Mr. Jin Sakai here is just, well, a regular-ass human who's really good at martial arts. And second off, now let's compare other things. Second off, if we're gonna compare their average speeds, you gotta compare. The greatest thing that he's got going for him is his average speed, subsonic, of course, which Eren Yeager can easily match, and, well, can outmatch physically just everything else, really. If we're gonna be taking into account Titan transformations and all that other stuff, there's absolutely no way Jin Sakai, with a bit of weather manipulation, is going to be smashing down on Eren Yeager.
Alright, that was surprisingly good. You timed that pretty well. Alright, it's this man's turn. Let's see ya. Go.
I mean, as the man said, he does have weather manipulation, but those are not the only moves up his sleeve. To counter all these, to counter his transformation, he has a multitude of abilities, acrobatic skills, techniques, and I can list a few out: information analysis, martial arts, power mimicry. He can also slow down his perception of time, so that's the art of pretty much self mastery, pressure points. It's really just there's a definitely outweighing experience here, just a lot more abilities that I haven't listed yet, which I will in a few moments. Yeah.
Yeah, he got that pretty well. Timed pretty well. He had an extra 4 seconds where he didn't say anything. But alright, just go into the debate. Ask questions. Can Mr. Sakai actually beat the Titan form? Does the first question I have, does the Titan form have a multiplier?
I'd assume probably. And also you must consider, how is Jin Sakai going to stop Eren from going into his Titan form when he quite literally has the gear that would allow him to basically be, well, essentially flying all over the battlegrounds. Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, all
So
Jin Sakai really has is a cross is a crossbow, you know. I don't think that will be able to strike him down if he were to go into Titan mode.
So we have to take into consideration Titans. They're built different. Their skin is definitely hard material. Um, then Sakai has multiple occurrences where he cuts through very sturdy objects, such as giant boulders, steel, pulling men through. I forgot what the thing is called, but it's a really strong door, and he pulls them through it with ease, killing them with stealth attacks. Um, he, as we see in Eren Yeager's show, a lot of normal people are taking down these big monsters, with
Mhm.
less experience than uh Jin Sakai, and I mean, really, it's really just like genius. I mean, he's freaking genius. He's got superhuman physical characteristics, more than your average scout from Eren. Uh, Air manipulation, perception amplification, regeneration. So mortal blows from his transformation won't affect him that much. I mean, yeah, he'll still be fucking cooked, but he can revive from very heavy blows.
Yes. Let's use that. But first, I feel like Jinsuka is probably going to have a hard time getting close to Eren Yeager, considering the Hammer Titan's ability to generate spikes in defense, as well as the fact that I think if enough of his flesh is ripped up, you know, like if he has a massive hole through his stomach and two of his limbs are gone, I don't think that Jinsuka is going to be able to regenerate from that point.
You're done.
Yep. You.
Uh, I mean, he's survived some pretty severe blows. A barrage of heavy ballistic arrows, from the Khan's forces, and walked it off fairly okay. I mean, this was the start of the game, by the way. He can also inflict very heavy blows, on will alone. I mean, he can also uh, manipulate energy, electricity. So like lightning bolts striking a nearby enemy. He can also manipulate poison as well, which is really just poison darts. But I mean, I'm not sure how that fared against fucking Titans, but I mean, he's got that under his belt. A multitude of fighting styles, which I can list right now. He's got stone stance, water stance, wind stance, moon stance, and he's also got the abilities of heavenly strike, dance of wrath, way of the flame, and explosive arrows. Um, so he's pretty much got a Batman-ish gear loadout. We can start with stone stance. It's a it's a traditional stance that uses fast and powerful strikes and stabs effective against swordsmen. Um, one hand Water stance is a one-handed stance using fluid flowing fury strikes, overwhelming the enemy, effective against shieldmen. So wind stance, stance that utilizes spinning vertical strikes and powerful kicks, allows easy parrying, for Aaron's heavy attacks, effective against spearmen. And moon stance, a stance that mixes multiple powerful strikes and kicks and fast, continuous spinning strikes, effective against brutes. Also Aaron's category. So he also is very experienced with mimicking other opponents, like attacks and stuff. Uh, he learns from his fights and adapts to whatever situation he's in, as seen in multiple fights against master swordsmen in the games.
That is pretty good. But now we also have the problem of the regenerative abilities, which are most definitely on par with those of Sakai, and most definitely at least at least a bit greater, as well as the body control, which he has shown himself to be able to reattach his head.
I didn't know Eren could do that.
Yeah. Weird shit.
Do you have a scan for that, or
Let me pull it up.
bro has a scan?
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up.
If this man has a scan, I think 07s.
What's 07s?
It's like goodbye, or like death, or failure.
Oh, crazy. Why the hell is it hard to find frames? Oh shit. Alright, so let me go ahead and put this in the chat. This dude's head just fucking. Sorry, it's taking a bit long to load. I have shitty Wi-Fi, but observe that.
I don't know where it's going to be posted. Where did you post it? Post it like in the actual stream chat.
Let me post it in the actual. I'm posting it in the general text channels.
Okay.
Observe. Okay. Observe that.
What are we seeing here? What are we seeing here?
What am I even looking at?
Yeah, what are we seeing here? Oh, let me pull it up for stream real quick.
Yeah.
This is human form, by the way, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Even in human
So, like,
form, he
is
still
there
has
any
that fucking
specific
like
reason?
body control.
Yeah, is there any specific reason?
Like why he
I believe
go
it is.
for the
I
head?
believe it is due to him absorbing, of course, the founding Titan, which he would have at this point in the battle.
So, for stream, this is what it looks like. This is the image we're seeing.
Yeah.
What are we seeing here?
You're seeing him reattaching his own head.
I don't see it reattaching. It's kind of just like there.
Yeah, it seems like there's like
Well, it's more just his it's more just his spine, you know, fully reaching out and just
grabbing
beginning
back
to pull it
onto
back
his
in.
head.
Yeah.
Do you have the image after this?
I do not, because I do not read Attack on Titan.
Well,
I mean, given the situation, I think it'd be pretty convenient for Jin going for his head. I would assume
I
Jin
think
would probably
it's more to show
not.
that he has a high level of regenerative abilities, considering like the head's one of the most prominent places where people go for, and it's like a very fatal area.
I mean, I don't see Jin out here decapitating people. He mostly goes for like the heart, jugular. So maybe he might be able to revive from like the jugular. I can see that.
And
But I
there
mean,
is
he
some-
doesn't go for the full head chop. That's mostly like one of the cons moves. Like he likes chopping people's heads off.
And there is some level of slight mental manipulation that Eren has shown in dehardening was it Irwin's Titan form.
Okay, so like he can. What are you trying to say? Like he can like
Well,
mentally break people down. Like
yeah.
intimidation, I think.
Oh yeah, he undid the hardening on Raynor's armor to a slight amount.
Oh,
So not
that's
fully, but he has been shown to somewhat, as with his mind alone, affect others.
yeah. I don't think that's
Although I
an
don't think
ability
that would
that would.
necessarily. Although I do think that is more just related to Titans overall. So I don't think that would
Yeah,
have much of an effect on Jinsukai.
not to mention, like, Jin has gone through multiple experiences of mental manipulation on crazy levels, due to neurotoxin and DLC, where like he starts, fucking tweaking and seeing his dad in the poison. Not to mention torture from the Mongols. So yeah, he's gone through all that shit, and the actual way he became the Ghost of Tsushima is his iron will. That was a small part to play, but it's still major in this fight. So no mental
Let's
torture.
talk. Let's talk strength here.
Yeah.
Jin's wall level. I can already say that he can cut through very strong materials. That's his whole thing. He's wall level, which is kind of funny because it's Attack on Titan.
That is.
Eren is also valued at a wall level and with any of his Titan forms, building level or higher.
Yeah, like excluding the Titan forms that are about equal, but as soon as you bring in Titans, that was a blatant thing that we already knew coming in here.
So how does
Yeah.
the Titan form work for Eren?
Does each form have a multiplier? Each thing have like a distinct multiplier?
No, not really.
Do you like switch like forms? Like I never like really watched the anime. Like does he like when he absorbs them, like does he get to use them all at once? Like I think it's like that. Like doesn't he use them all at once? Doesn't he not have to like
Yeah,
switch?
it's sort of like he's able to do it like that.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's similar
So-
to that.
How does Eren transform into these Titans?
I think
He,
just
like,
kind
bites-
of.
Sort of just bites his hand.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
City block.
Wait. How strong? Like I mean, how fast is Eren in human form? Do you have like a reading for that?
With the about subsonic,
They're about equal in speed.
Okay.
about subsonic with
Um,
the supersonic reactions and combat speed.
No, we're talking about Jin, right? He has multiple like split second charge abilities, and with this man being a literal genius in sword style, let's just make a hypothetical scenario here. We're starting the battle, all right? This man uses his time perception, all right? He's slowing it down. Eren is in slow mo, lifting his arm up, trying to bite that shit. All right. Let's just say, because this man's a genius, he charges him with his ghost mode, and swiftly takes care of this man. And let's say he goes for the head. Let's just say he goes for the head. All right. And it falls off, and then his spine tries to reconnect. With that genius thought, he'd probably dispose of the head or stop it from reconnecting. But that is hypothetical, guys. It's hypothetical. He might not, he might not do that. So
Does he have like the? Sorry for interrupting you, but does Jin have like the like? I remember seeing a clip, but I may be getting confused of him like doing a similar thing that like Raiden from Metal Gear does in Revengeance, where like time slows down and just like a rapid like slicing of people.
Yeah, that's exactly his. That's his trio like assassination ability. One of his. That was one of his mystic moves that he got from like the challenges.
Yeah. So it's totally possible that he could slow down time and just continuously chop down the spine as it extends.
Yeah, I mean, and like even in Titan form, with his like hyperactiveness in life and just climbing multiple things, he might not even need ODM gear, if you see what I mean. Like he might not even need ODM gear to climb up down this man. And I mean, if I think Eren would probably, if like Jin gets into that area, give away that the nape of like the back nape of his neck, and probably be his weakness. So he'd probably cover that shit up for like no reason. Anime monologue in Jin Sakai's head. Oh yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe he's protecting that for a reason. So you know,
Yeah.
it's,
If I may,
oh yeah,
if I may counterpoint that, Eren has shown himself, even in regular form, to have a high level of durability and some regenerative levels, as well as being shown to have a reaction time to just basically counteract that, being able to transform in enough time to stop a cannonball that was about 3 seconds away from him.
yes, but that cannonball was also it was only his that form was also only meant for the cannonball, meaning that if there was a continuous flurry of attacks, then that one slash that let's say one slash he's protecting would not really yeah, he'd get hit by it, then another different slash, then another different slash. I don't think he'd be able to, like adapt to that many different strength levels of the material, not to mention his whole thing is cutting strong material. So I think he'd be able to cut through Titan hide skin or whatever with ease. I don't know what the fuck they are. You can go though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now, assuming he does enter into
Hello?
any injury sustained, and has shown to be able to regenerate entire limbs.
Yo, run that back real quick. You
Yeah,
cut out
you cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same. In his Titan form, which you would likely be able to acquire, he has been shown to nearly automatically heal any minor injuries such as slashing and stuff, and be able to regrow entire limbs
I
at
think
ease.
I think the argument comes down is can Jin kill him before the Titan comes out? Because I don't think Jin, like realistically, I don't think Jin's able to kill the Titan, but he might be able to kill Eren before he uses the Titan.
And that's a tough shot.
Not to mention, are they able to like hide like before the battle starts? Are they able to hide?
Wow, not before the battle starts, but like once the battle starts, yeah, they can do stealth stuff.
Okay, another theoretical. Another theoretical.
Let's say
right?
let's say this, like the announcer says Hojime, and then they can like do some Shadow Clone Jutsu or whatever, like just to disappear Batman style or
Yeah, like another theoretical. The smoke bomb, all right? Now, Jin is a master of stealth. He takes out entire camps, entire castles. In Japanese castles are pretty fucking big. And he takes those out with ease in stealth. Smoke bomb. All right, Aaron's looking around. Now, he doesn't know if this guy was like a real big threat, all right? So, I don't think he'd use. I mean, he's pretty good in human form, I would assume. So, he's not going to use Titan immediately.
yeah, he's not gonna go full Titan.
Yeah, paranoid as fuck. All right, so we can't see this man now. That neurotoxin I was talking about that he was hit with, he actually gets it from like a flower on his home island. But I mean, he always had these pre-made, so that doesn't really matter. the neurotoxin that he was hit with, he actually took inspiration with and drugged an entire platoon when they were drinking milk. I don't know why they drinking milk, but he poisoned their milk. They started attacking each other because of the neurotoxin, which makes them attack their enemies. So let's say pulls this stuff out while he's hidden. He shoots him with a dart. Now, obviously, if Eren blocks this dart, which he probably can't. I mean, like, if you block the dart, then it's still gonna hit you, and it's still gonna, take effect. But even if he dodges it, I'm sure Jin would also have an attack ready while it's not taking effect or taking effect. If it does take effect, I think Eren's done. All right, because now we have an unknown neurotoxin inside of his body, that his body's never seen before. I say he now knows it's a freaking threat. He's feeling bad, this poison. Now he pulls out Titan form. He's gonna start going crazy with this neurotoxin and possibly kill himself in Titan form before anything really bad happens. So
Has Eren dealt with poisons before?
Not actually, no.
Does he have any biological advantages that we know beside Titan form?
The Titan forms and Titan abilities do allow a level of regenerativeness, but it doesn't seem to be like on the level of messing with your body physically, like from the inside, like a neurotoxin would.
Yeah.
By the way, it's like a really, might I add, this is a very, very, very potent neurotoxin. Like, I'm just gonna say it's very strong. All right, and don't underestimate this poison. Like, even people with immunity, I'm not saying that he can't tank it. I'm just, if he does have those abilities, but it will still mess him up.
I feel like the biggest thing, right, that I have not even mentioned yet, is the ability for Titan users to both for the former and current Titan users to share memories, talk with each other.
How would
This
that?
is a pretty damn big thing. Because I feel like
how would that translate to the battle?
Yeah, how would that
the next?
necessarily
I don't
help?
think like he's gonna have
I feel like
like
the
a
next
fully.
Titan user, right? I feel like most of the Titan users have talked with each other about this stuff, right? And I feel like if the next Titan user knew that, someone was going to try and kill the prior Titan user, or had killed him, I feel like he would probably share that. Since that's some pretty big shit.
Yeah, but once Eren dies, it's over. Like, that's the fight won.
So I have a counter statement for that. These are local like flowers to Tsushima alone. Okay, so past Titan users on this island that they've never left. All their ancestors, they never left that shit. They're on island with that flower not being there. Maybe like, I don't know, like other poisons, but like this is a completely different potent poison. Not to mention it's Attack on Titan. I don't think a lot of people use poisons to begin with.
I'm just talking about for the battle overall.
I mean, it could help for like a tactical advantage, but like for someone that they're not aware of, like.
Like also like how does this like work? Because like Jim's not gonna let this man have a whole Avatar Last Airbender conversation with his past lives.
It's fucking like instant subspace. Like for example, Jensen's whole slowed perception thing, like that.
Like, okay, I still don't see how that help at all, but
Just to avoid Sakai survive him while in human form. That's what I'm saying.
Like how?
So he doesn't die instantly.
But like, if he gets hit by the dart, then like.
Yeah, and the battle.
Well, but then you have the argument that before the neurotoxin goes into effect, he goes into the Titan form. Like
Like that's it's already in his body. Unless like he does it before
Unless
the dart
it's
hits.
unless it's in like an instantaneous poison, like the poison immediately like kills someone.
Yeah. Yes. Like it doesn't kill them. Like it forces the person to fight their ally. And I
You know,
think he's friends with. You know, you're not gonna fucking attack yourself in a battle. So it kind of turns the tables, like how it turned the Mongols
Yeah.
against each other when they were poisoned. It's a neurotoxin. It's not going to kill them instantly. It's going to dizzy their mind in mental state and make them attack themselves. So that was my point. Even if he goes into Titan form, he'll kill himself.
I guess so.
Also, what
And not to
happened?
mention, this guy's pretty fucked up in the brain, by the way. So I think a neurotoxin is gonna even do more than like an average person.
do these
Or would it
affect?
do less considering how, determined he already is? Because Eren has got an iron will himself. And fucking insane and all. Maybe that might be part of it. But he does indeed have a goal that he will not stop for.
Yes. What was Mr. Top Hat Man going to say here?
Oh yeah.
Do these so the effect eventually wear off, or is it just does it just stay there? Like, is it like
No, it multiplies. It multiplies in the body. So once the neurotoxin knows it's in a biological being, it will start multiplying and spread in the body until eventually the brain gives out. So once the brain turns off, the poison stops because the guy's dead.
okay? So it does kind of just stay there theoretically for the rest of someone's life.
This is theoretically
I mean,
assuming that, it even hits in the first place. This
Yeah,
whole neurotoxin.
it's a speed tie, so it would be basically a 50-50 chance if it hits. 'Cause
yeah.
And then
But
there's
then
the
again,
fact that
if
a
if
guy
he stealth,
instantly.
Unless, well,
then
if let's say the like Eren goes into the Titan form and then he uses the neurotoxin while he's in there, it's a bigger target. But in the Titan form, he's faster, which is weird.
Yeah. Indeed.
Anime's
So, yeah,
weird.
either
Like it's
in
the same
my
thing with like the Ozaru
hypothetical-
in Dragon Ball. Like the Ozaru in Dragon Ball, even though like you're a huge monkey, you're like faster than you were in your regular like human form or Saiyan base form.
either way, even if it hits or if it doesn't, Eren still has a chance.
It would make him
how does he?
commit seppuku. If it hits him,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
makes
it makes him
him
commit
suicide.
seppuku. Don't say that. I will legitimately get banned off this platform.
Wait, what?
And like,
Yeah.
Say what?
Super slide.
oh, well, I mean,
Oh,
it'd make him.
If you say it in a
It'd
different
make him-
language like seppuku, you can say seppuku.
If he seppukus, then he would make sure he's unalived
Yeah.
and not regenerate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he would make sure he's not going to
Not-
regenerate.
Not to mention, in the given sense, if he, in my hypothetical situation, he stealths and hits him because that's the only way he's hitting the dart is if he's not there. Like if he's stealthing it out. If he's stealthing it out, then even with this man's perception or similar ability, I think it'd take him too long to notice that like I don't know, like pretty fast darts.
It
coming at him.
depends. It depends.
Yeah.
Does the
Also, what
other
also-
Titans allow him to have a precognition ability, like a spider sense, or like?
to a light level, yes. Also, if he's in his founding Titan form, the neurotoxins aren't going to affect bone.
That is true.
But
Yeah.
who's
Also,
to
back
say he
to
picked
how is
Founding Titan off rip?
in the founding platform, how's Jin Sakai going to deal with 1,000-foot bone, and
Um,
and likely the summoning of a bunch of colossal titans.
That's
okay, first of
arguable.
all,
Now we're getting
yeah,
into the
yeah,
rumbling.
yeah. We negated the rumbling. Not to mention,
We
I don't think.
argued to negate the rumbling, and we didn't say whether it would actually be okay or not.
Yeah, there's a normal guy. All right, there's a normal guy who's very experienced in front of you. I don't think you're going to pull out a godly form off rip. Like, I
Fair
think,
enough.
yeah, like.
But
If
in a
there's
debate, we
normal
do
ass
take them at their
dude in
strongest.
front of me, if there's a normal ass dude in front of me, I'm not gonna hit him with a fucking hollow purple. I'm just gonna hit him with like, I don't know, like fucking red or something. You know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, so
This also brings
technically
up the question-
speaking,
gonna
in a
do-
debate, we do take them at their strongest power. So we don't take them like, oh, well, why would he use this? Not use this off rip? Well, it's a versus debate, and we have to equivalate everything. But
Still, though,
the rumbling,
You know?
I don't know if the rumbling would count because that would be counted as outside help, which isn't a lot.
This also brings up the point that if he's not going to go all the way, why would Jin Sakai immediately use this rare and incredibly deadly neurotoxin on someone who
He's the
he
ghost of
might not
Tsushima.
immediately see as a threat?
because he's the ghost of Tsushima. He does not take any chances. Clearly seen.
To be fair,
'Cause
Eren
half of-
Yeager is like the most paranoid man on the planet, so.
Exactly.
But like, still, even the most paranoid man on the planet is not. You know what I'm trying to say here? Because, yeah, I could be the most paranoid man on the planet, and I'm not gonna use the fucking rumbling. like, I'm not. Oh my god, this guy, this normal ass dude. I've gotta spawn 1,000 colossal titans and then stomp on an entire city to kill him.
But
Like,
to be fair, that
like-
sounds like something Eren Yeager would do.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. He just, like,
To be
like
fair,
no one's
consider
gonna
the
do
fact-
that.
To be fair, consider
I mean-
the fact that he basically did the rumbling because he was essentially down bad for Masaka and wanted a better world. Consider that.
Yeah,
I mean,
there is an
Eren could've-
element of him just wanting some pun, so.
Did he die when he used it?
Just
Did
instantly
he
knew
die
it
when
was,
he used it?
like as soon as the battle started, he could have like used his perception or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I don't think he could use the actual rumbling because he would have to, because it's not like like physically like just making them like appear. It's they like show up.
Yeah.
So I don't
Fair
think he could use the rumbling, but he could use the founding titan like itself.
Yeah. He definitely still got that.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's what are we at now? We'll do. What are we at? 30?
For about 45 in.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost 40. It's 38 currently.
It's nearly 1 o'clock.
I think we wrap this up, but we wrap up this debate, and then we can do some theory crafting.
Sure. Not gonna lie, I'm definitely watching Attack on Titan after this.
That was my goal when I did this. Was to get people to like debate for a character, and then this story's actually pretty cool. I want to go see this. That was like the main foundation of this.
Sadly, I've always wanted to play Ghost of Tsushima, but I can't really since I don't have a PS5. Goddamn PS5 exclusive games!
Okay, so Mr. Top Hat Man, I'll let you go first.
Oh, so it's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is rumbling like accounted for? Like, are we including it? Or
We're including the founding titan, but not the rumbling.
okay, okay. So a lot of what I heard is Jin Sakai has many advantages, like a hell of a lot of advantages, because of the fact that Jin has a lot of tools in his kit. He has smoke that can legitimately heal someone. He can straight up rapidly heal just from his iron will.
He can also set his sword on fire.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. He can do a lot. And Eren, to me, Eren kind of just exists. Really, he can't really do much. He's maybe near the equivalent of power, but he doesn't have
It's
much
not-
beside his
Okay,
ability.
so what I've heard so far, or like you're voting for Jin, I assume, right?
Yeah, I'm voting for Jin.
Okay, let me put my 2 cents into this. What I've heard so far through this entire debate, which was Eren is faster and stronger in the Titan forms, like completely, like outclass. He's City Block and like I think Supersonic when in the Titan forms. But
Oh, yeah, he's supersonic reaction speed wise in regular form as well.
yeah, the point is here. I don't know if he's actually making it to the Titan form, considering that Jin Sakai has multiple ways to stop time. And Eren doesn't have, like, an anti-hacks ability that, like, Dragon Ball characters have. I don't think he's getting past the time stops and him just slicing him down. Or using a time stop and just throwing darts into him. So I'm voting for Jin.
Damn.
I'll give you. I already know the community vote, but I can tell you now for a little bit of to list your
Community
experience.
vote,
Here.
from what I know, voted for Eren Yeager. Let's see what ChatGPT says.
No, do not. The entire
Yes.
point of this was to get rid of ChatGPT.
Oh, really?
See
Yes,
what
Yeah.
JTP said.
But ChatGPT.
it's Eren Yeager.
That'd be his name.
Eren Yeager
That'd
won
be
the
his
vote.
name.
Eren Yeager won the community poll. So, though Jin won, you did not
2-1.
get sweeped. So, it wasn't a Jin sweep. The community agreed with you.
It's 2-1 then.
Let's go.
But
Okay,
if
which
you
means
just want to
Jin wins.
see what ChatGPT says, you can.
Yeah,
But
let's at least go ahead and see what ChatGPT says.
I'm not messing with that motherfucker. You guys can look it up because I fucking hate ChatGPT. I'm gonna. Let me go on my rant here now that now that the main part is done. I hate the reason why I've switched from only having one person in the voter seat and then having ChatGPT. I switched that because ChatGPT is so inconsistent and like idiotic because like it won't give you an answer unless you say no but you have to, no but you have to, no but you have to over and over again, and then it will give you an answer like because this man has a time stop ability even though the other guy also has a time stop ability. They can win because blah 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 and blah. That makes literally no sense. So I was just like, no.
But ChatGPT.
I don't care.
But ChatGPT.
Alright. You guys can look at it if you want to, but I think we move on to the new segment that happened last time, theory crafting. Let's go.
Okay, let's see
What the
who's
hell is
next up.
theory crafting?
Theory crafting, which is basically just what we think about the tournament and what's going to happen so far, especially considering the next fight, which is
Bowser versus Goku manga.
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 Bro, I'm going
We're
to
gonna
throw
do
you
it.
off a cliff.
Bowser versus Goku manga.
Okay.
I'm not going because I already know who wins.
Yeah.
Obviously, Bowser.
Apparently he is like last time I discovered that apparently he has like multiverse level, but it's like directly stated how many universes it is. Goku would, and then I just quickly did some light like scaling here. Using the multipliers, he'd only have to go to Super Saiyan 2 to like go over that, which is
God.
100,000
Bowser
universes.
is gonna be smacked down.
He has some
Bowser has
magic
some of
abilities,
them.
but I don't think that can beat Goku because he like Dragon Ball characters, as long as you have a higher power level and you're physically stronger and faster than they are, hacks abilities just do not work.
Let's consider the. If we're going theoreticals, let's consider a batshit weird theoretical. Alright? Bowser is on extreme difficulty, and Goku is in the Mario game.
I mean, like, wouldn't you give him, like, a moveset, like, in, like, a fighting game like that?
Doesn't Mario also beat Bowser every time?
Yeah, and I don't think Mario is as strong as Goku.
Yeah, which means Goku has more than a fighting
And
chance.
I think the reason why he was able to beat Bowser without, like, 100,000 universe is because he had help with, like, I think it was from the Luigi and Mario, like,
Damn. Yeah.
RPGs, so it would be two people fighting Bowser, possibly even more if they have, like, summons or something like that.
So does that mean that Luigi and Mario together can have a fighting chance against Goku?
Maybe, but, like, also, like, it's Luigi and Mario against a weaker Goku, because Goku from the beginning of Dragon Ball Super in Super Saiyan 2 could beat them.
Damn. Crazy.
Well, like, the beginning of Dragon Ball Super after Battle of Gods. So, like, between Resurrection of F and Battle of Gods. So. Because, like, that's a low ball. Like, the Universe 7 destruction feat is a low ball because it happens at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, which is a calc to 1,500 times universal. And the base, like, measurement for universes, if they don't have, like, an actual scale, like the Dragon Ball universe does and DC and Marvel universe does, it's shown, like, the base amount that we give them is the size of our observable universe, which is an amount. So the Mario universe we would equivalent to our own universe because we don't know actually how big it is, therefore it's just equivalent to ours, which 100,000 times then times the Super Saiyan forms is 100. It's 100. No, it's 50 times base form. Super Saiyan 2 is 100 times base form, or 50 times on top of 50 times on top of the Super Saiyan.
Have you ever seen the anime Erased?
Erased?
That's pretty good. You should watch it.
Yeah. Okay, so we assume Goku's gonna win this one. I think
we can take that.
Bowser manages to somehow make a godly comeback.
But then after that, we're done with the main fights. We're done with the first part of the tournament, which is all of the the main matchups, before we get into the quarterfinals. And then the first round of the quarterfinals is Samus versus Iron Man.
Only because of the community voting.
And just so you know, if Goku beats Bowser in the next round, Goku's quarterfinal matchup is Eren Yeager. Not Eren Yeager, it's Jin Sakai versus Goku.
Wait, hear me out though. Hear me
I
out.
think we took too many godly characters into the tournament.
Neurotoxin, right? The
Bro.
neurotoxin could affect Goku.
The funny thing,
have
bro.
poison immunity?
Wait. He injects that shit in a sensu bean, bro. Then Jin walks up to him and he's like, hey, bro. I got a sensu bean for you. It's a gift, bro. He chomps on that shit. He's done.
I mean, Goku is, in fact, like, has a point. He has
Any food, bro.
He does
eat
have.
that shit.
He has a slight resistance to poisons, but
Yeah.
notably, he does get a heart virus and dies in one of the timelines, in the future timeline.
Yeah,
Consider
Goku is pretty friendly, and so he'll be friendly if he acts friendly first. So
Yes, but also
consider the fact
Goku is
that-
the fighting punchy man, so
no.
he'll probably be like, I don't need my stamina recovered, so let's just fight.
it doesn't
fact-
have to be like a senso bean. Like we're just talking about like food. Not to mention like Jin is known for being quite underhanded. Like the samurai were like, damn, like this nigga is not like a real samurai because like he's like underhanded and he doesn't do shit like.
But I mean,
the
like,
samurai.
also Goku, like, immediately put in a tournament, which we know the setting of this is a tournament, quote unquote.
Consider the fact that Jin Sakai is indeed somewhat good at manipulation, you know?
Yeah, but also
the fact,
it's Goku.
also the fact that Goku has shown to have an extreme fear of needles.
That isn't
Oh.
canon. No, that isn't canon. That isn't canon. Like,
Yeah.
legitimately.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
It's legitimately not canon. It doesn't happen in the manga. It's an anime filler only.
So
Anime-
what's the? How do you know
anime
what's
canon.
canon and what's not?
If it happens in the manga, or if it happens in the main manga from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, and if it happens in the anime but not in the main manga from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, it's not canon and counted as filler.
Right. All I'm gonna
But
say
in Dragon Ball Super,
is-
there's technically two different versions of Dragon Ball Super, which is the manga and the anime, and this is manga Goku from Super, so technically,
Jin
unless that one thing happens in the manga as well, manga Goku may actually know what kissing is.
You know what?
Nice.
Jin might win. 1% chance.
1% chance. Like, there's a 1% chance that anyone will win. And for some reason, that
Jin's
1% happened in
manipulation.
Garo versus Vegeta. Still so-
And Samus versus
Sans. Yeah.
yeah. Sans.
Wait, Garu beat Vegeta?
Yeah, Garo beat Vegeta, and it's so dumb.
Community votes.
Let's
Is
go.
the stream still on?
Yeah, the stream is still on, yes.
I think Garu just needs
Listen
to
very closely,
match it.
everyone. You have to vote for Jin. If it comes down to that, you have to. All right. You
This
guys
call
do
for
it.
action
Just
will
vote for
not work,
Jin.
sir. And also, like, they have, like, this call for action better be remembered pretty good because it's the last round of the quarterfinals. You have 1, 2, 3, the fourth matchup of the quarterfinals.
Not gonna lie, this will be fucking hilarious if Jin does beat a Goku.
I will say
Please.
Galactus versus Garo is the second round of the quarterfinals.
You know, I'm gonna make like a flyer like on fucking Canva and start posting it in the group chat.
Just like
hey, vote for Jin.
It's
Vote for Jin,
propaganda,
fucking
bro. I swear it's propaganda.
I will support the propaganda.
What?
Vote for Jin and he'll give you a free neurotoxin.
Free neurotoxin. It's
Bro,
like
he'll
Take
give
out
you
your
a
worst enemy.
bean. Trust him. It's not lethal at all.
all right.
It's just a little tongue twister.
Who do we got
No.
in the semifinals? Who do we got in the semifinals? Just know the
Oh,
quarterfinal
yeah.
rounds currently without Jin versus Goku is Samus versus Iron Man, Galactus versus Garo, and then on the other side it's Spider-Man versus
Kid Sasuke.
Kid Sasuke. And if, let's say, obviously Goku would win, it's Goku versus Jin.
Jin wins. Jin clears.
But
Jin
Goku
clears
versus
for real.
Bowser. Oh, sorry, not Goku versus Bowser. Jin versus Bowser.
No.
But Jin
I'm
versus
gonna
Bowser.
rig the mob vote.
He's
rig
gonna,
the mob vote.
bro. Bowser's gonna start singing Peaches, and Goku's just gonna send a spirit bomb. Peaches,
No,
Peaches,
I got-
Peaches. Oh shit!
Jin's just gonna hit the spirit bomb with the neurotoxin.
I got an idea. for
Launches a
the,
Kamehameha, gets sick.
It just like starts flying back towards Goku.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit. But I
No, I
will
got
say
an idea
Goku
for-
specifically trains that way. Like on King Kai's planet, he'll fire a Kamehameha onto the planet, and because of the gravity of the planet, it will circulate across the entire planet, turn and then be behind him, and then he'll just like punch it or like hold it back as training.
I mean, on God, like realistically, I think I'm gonna up his percentage, 10% chance, only because this man is pretty stupid in like everything he's in. I mean,
no,
and
like
he's a genius.
He's
Jin's
stupid
like a genius.
in like the math way. He's not stupid in the fight way. Once you put him in a fight, he's like he'll give people second chances, but he won't like, oh, you're being nice, even though we were fighting 2 seconds ago. No.
That means Jin gets 2 chances to kill this man with his high IQ.
Well, Jin offers him a peace offering
Like,
before he dies.
let's say by the impossible chance that he loses his first chance, he's on the ground. He's like, Jin's like, no, so sorry, and then he hits him with the neurotoxin again.
I mean, but you're like saying that he'll like Goku can move at like faster than light speeds. Like he's not hitting him.
3 chances. No, so sorry. Last time, hits him with the neurotoxin.
I mean,
If he gets that off multiple times, he probably win though.
yeah.
This neurotoxin is the one
He
way
just
for
keeps
Jin
trying to
win.
put out fake peace offerings. No, sorry. Last time. Oh, five
Last time.
times later. Finally, you're dead. Finally.
Look at that
500 times later. Are you sorry this time?
8 times potency.
Are you sorry this time? It's like it's literally what he says to Frieza. Grabs his hand. Are you sorry this time? I mean, as an item list, we do give him a Sensu Bean and the Power Pole. So
Though imagine, and his stealing ability, bro. He could steal the Senzu Bean off of him, then inject the neurotoxin inside, remove all
Yes.
the stealing for the years, and
Actually,
then make him take.
pickpockets it back into his pocket.
he
It's
wouldn't
like
have to
quickly
use the
injects
sense.
the
He would
neurotoxin
only
into the-
use the Sensu Bean once he's injected with the neurotoxin.
No, perfect.
Because he wouldn't have to use it because his stamina wouldn't be drained.
Imagine this. He gives him food, like he's like, and this is how it's gonna work. Because this is big brain IQ move. He gives him food, and he's like, "This is going to help you fight even better because like I know you're pretty strong, but I want an even more intense fight." And he's gonna be like, "Dang, you know what? I'm gonna take this because it's gonna make the fight even better."
It would. That's actually something that would happen.
Would
I
Goku
got an
consider
idea.
that to be steroids, though?
But that would also be like before the fight.
Ooh, so sorry, I messed up. He like switches it with like steroids, and now Goku is actually stronger.
Stronger. It's like, I feel so strong.
Yo, LL, I just realized something.
What?
Because if he gets injected with the neurotoxin, right? Assuming this is an interconnected universe here, that toxin, even if Jin loses, would carry on to the next battle.
Well, Goku would use a Sensu Bean, and it's not interconnected.
What if he
Yeah,
didn't
it
know?
shouldn't be connected
Damn,
like
that's-
that.
Yeah, we've had things like that before. Like people have asked, oh, well, does Samus get like a Gaster Blaster or something
Yeah,
like
we
that?
don't have carryovers
Yeah,
like that. We don't loot around here.
yeah. We don't
You know,
loot
that would be
corpses.
cool. That
The
would be
spirit
cool.
bomb from the last fight.
The
killed
spirit
entire
ball.
body.
He's just it's like in the Saiyan saga where they're just holding that ball of energy, just like intense focus. Immediately throws it as soon as he comes up against the next opponent.
Like this isn't like a physical fight at all. This is a psychological battle. We're gonna test Jin's limits. Okay, he's gonna have to come up with the most high IQ play.
I mean, like
Get that neurotoxin.
once the
You need to
fight
teach
starts, Goku is not. Okay, so Jin can't do anything before the fight starts, and Goku is not going to like take anything from him after the fight starts. So I don't think Jin's gonna win. Because Goku is known for not like caring if someone's like, "Hey, here's this thing" in the middle of a fight, unless he's like, because like even sometimes when he like someone throws him, unless he asks for the Sensu Bean, he's like typically just gonna hold it and keep on to it. Like if he doesn't have to use a Sensu Bean, he's not going to use the Sensu Bean.
Yeah,
Well,
hear me out.
It's meant for
Jin
the fight.
goes
It's
Super
meant for like the
Saiyan.
current fight.
If he can adapt fighting styles, right, and learn from fighting styles, then if Jin can survive like a long enough, perhaps he can learn the Super
Well-
Saiyan ways.
No,
That
to
is a
no.
good point. That is a
He
good
can't
point,
go
but that
Super
is-
Saiyan. He could learn the Kaioken.
I'd say
He
he
could
could
at
send
least
it
learn
off.
that mid-battle.
But, like, also, if he learns the Kaioken, he's probably gonna kill himself because it's too strong for his body to withhold.
But he's practically superhuman, so I don't think that.
No, like, legitimately, the
Bro-
Kaioken, like, Goku could only do it after, like, training, and at this point, like, he dies after stopping Raditz, he trains on King Kai's planet, and then he learns the Kaioken. But, like,
Jin takes out like an entire island of invaders.
yeah, Goku could blow up a
like, for
moon as a
years.
kid and wasn't able to, like, do this until he was massively stronger than that.
Like still.
Consider
You
the
know?
fact that Jin Sakai is him, though.
He
He's
is
just
him,
him.
I do think
This is gonna be such a damn meme battle.
I do think that it's gonna end up being, like, logistically, realistically, I do think it's gonna be a Goku versus Galactus finals.
I feel like purely because of how memeish people are, Jin Sakai may end up beating Goku.
If he
Purely
does,
for the
I'm
name.
going to stop the tournament.
Wait, what did you say?
If he does, I'm going to stop the tournament.
I'm gonna
Why?
start putting flyers. I'm gonna start putting up flyers, and I'm about to be like,
Just puts him around
Yeah.
town, just like, vote Jin for this thing that's happening, like, weeks, like,
Please.
at least a month later.
Dude, vote Jin,
You
that's
have
what
my
it said.
vote, sir.
Neither of you are allowed to vote in the poll because you debate. So
Yeah,
I'm
none
not
of
a
us.
debater.
I'm just making all.
you can't make an alt and vote. That's breaking the laws, and your vote would be. And if you do that, and it's revealed that you
It's my
voted in the poll,
My girlfriend's gonna go into the poll. My
You
girlfriend's
don't-
gonna take the poll.
your alt account isn't going to go into the poll.
Yeah, my girlfriend's gonna take the
Damn.
poll, bro.
You know, I got an idea
yeah.
for the next tournament.
Like, people are like, oh my god, next tournament though. But like, will I even do a next tournament though? It's a content button, and I know it is, but like,
What if for like the next tournament we had a human
you know, wait,
tournament, but it
wait.
was like more in-depth battles.
Viewers at home, put in the comments, or if you're in the stream and like no one, put it in like, tell me if you would like to see another tournament. I'll put it up to you. Like, after this tournament ends, I'll put a poll up, say, would you like to see another tournament of fiction?
I would.
I will make it the viewers.
The people who win that tournament
Yes,
get
I am
the
a viewer.
luckiness of getting hit by Jin Sakai's neurotoxin.
You know, I'd love to see a next tournament with more, but like a human tournament with more depth battles. Something, something like maybe a mystery, like a mystery battle between someone like Johann Liebert and Naruto or something. You know, manipulation versus talk no jutsu, stuff like
John Wick versus Goku.
Ugh, I'm the greatest assassin. That guy wasn't very strong.
that. John Wick was incredibly strong.
He's incredibly strong for like a human. And he's not
That's
even
why
like
I'm saying-
superhuman. He's just a strong human.
He's been run over by armored cars 38 times.
That's a thing called peak human, because theoretically a regular human could do that before being superhuman. It's the same
why
tier
I'm saying
Batman's in.
next-
Yeah, but they'd have to get multiple surgeries.
Yeah, and he had to do that
John Wick does
later
it.
on.
That's why I'm saying next tournament should be a
Mention
human tournament.
Cyberpunk. He's in Cyberpunk.
Is that confirmed to be John Wick, or is that just Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves?
That is John Wick.
Spoilers.
He gets modifications to his body.
Fair enough, but John Wick sort of died in Chapter 4, so
We
you
don't
can't
talk
John
about
Wick,
that.
man.
He went to the future and he came back and died.
Nah.
Okay, so
Mm.
I think this is about time we wrap this up. I'm
Fair
gonna go over
enough.
the
I mean,
quarterfinal.
Gotta get through-
I'm gonna talk about this. Let's talk about this. Like, go over this one last time. Next fight is Bowser versus Goku. Then we go into the quarterfinals. The first quarterfinals round is Samus versus Iron Man. The quarterfinal round after that is Galactus versus Scarro. The quarterfinal round after that is Spider-Man versus Kid Sasuke. I hope you enjoyed today's stream where we did practically nothing for half of it. But yeah,